Hey loves, welcome back to my channel. You know I'm always coming to you with those relatable topics. So if you haven't already, please go hit that subscribe button, tell a friend to tell a friend, and let's get right into the video. So you want to rebuild your life? Well, I am the number one prime example on how to rebuild and start over at the prime of your life. I had to do it with 2 kids, losing everything, no support, no nothing. And if I can do it, you can do it. The key to restarting your life is to really asking yourself, okay, what is it that I want to do this time that caters to all of my goals and all of my needs in my life? It truly requires you to take a step back and say, all right, I'm going to put me first now. No ifs or buts about it. I really want to be in a space of my life where I can make myself a priority, where I don't have to feel like I'm just living to please others or living up to responsibilities and letting life pass me by. You really have to acknowledge the fact that you only have one life to live, and it's your responsibility to try to appease yourself as much as you can. Try your best to love life again. Heal. Take time to yourself. Oops. Sorry. I'm trying to look cute for you guys. Take time to heal. Get time to know yourself all over again. Take time to really define who you are as a woman. I think a lot of us get lost in life. We get lost in relationships. We get lost in trying to keep up with our careers. And we don't really take the time to figure out who we are as a person and who we want to be. And I feel like that is something that I had to definitely reconsider. I had to take extra time to figure out, okay, who is Vanessa? Vanessa got lost in trying to please her ex-husband, her kids, her parents, her friends, family. Vanessa was a lost soul. So who is she? Is she still the same person, or is she a new person? Is she still have the same favorite color? Does she still have the same favorite foods? Does she have the same favorite hobbies? Like, what's going on with Vanessa? And, there's nothing wrong with that. People will knock you while you're down when you're at this phase of your life because they want you to feel stuck. Take it from me. They want you to second guess yourself. They want you to think that you're crazy because nobody has the courage to really take a step back after being in their 30s or early 30s to late 40s and redefine their life and rebuild it. They will look at you like you're crazy and say, oh no, all these years I've been going with the flow. Life is safe right now. Life is comfortable right now. You're crazy to take a step back and start all over. People dread changes. And so they try to put guilt in your mind. They try to make you doubt yourself. They try to make you feel like a fool, a failure. They try to make you feel like crap for challenging yourself and putting yourself to the test and saying, okay, I could definitely, if I built myself again, I could build myself back up all over again. I could do it. There's nothing I can't do. And so I went through that phase also where everybody around me was like, girl, you're crazy. You're a single mom now. You're at a certain age where you don't have time to sit and, do your little mental health healing and your self-care journey. You don't have time for that. You got to go get 2, 3, 4 jobs and try to survive. And, it was just like a whole bunch of toxic advice. And sometimes, let me tell you this from the bottom of my heart, sometimes advice is not advice. And you need to look at the person that you're taking advice from. if this is a person that has never done nothing ambitious in life for themselves, has never taken the time to really focus on themselves in life, then you shouldn't be taking any advice from them at all. Because clearly their life is a reflection of their beliefs and their morals and the type of respect that they have for themselves. And if they don't respect themselves enough to give life their best shot and do the things that you're trying to do, who are they to tell you otherwise? You know what I'm saying? They can't tell you otherwise. They have no right to tell you otherwise. In fact, these are the people that you want to distance yourself from. So, in order to rebuild your life, you want to learn to get rid of the people, place, and things that no longer serve you. And that means if you have to move away from your hometown, like moi, that means if you have to walk away from a marriage, like moi, that means you have to walk away from best friends from way back when, like moi, that means you have to change the way you think and go through your mental health journey, like moi. It means you have to draw closer to some type of hobby that is gonna redevelop you as a woman, like moi. I indulge in meditation and it worked for me. Some people like Pilates, some people like yoga. Meditation is my judge. And it redefined me. It helped me redevelop Vanessa. And who is Vanessa? And who does she want to be? And what is this aura about Vanessa when she walks through the door? Okay? You need that. Yes, you need that. Everybody needs that when they are rebuilding their life. You don't want to rebuild your life with the same old energy, coming in with the same old habits, old toxic behaviors, because let's be honest here, a lot of us have old toxic behaviors that we are unaware of, and it's either we are because people have been pointing them out our whole lives, but for some reason we think we're perfect, and so we go through that phase where we just don't want to hear nothing, and we get rid of people and tell them that they're bitter and they're when really we should be thanking people for paying close attention to us enough to notice when we have developed bad attitudes about life and bad habits. Okay? Listen to people. Don't be afraid to listen to people. Don't feel offended. Don't get in your feelings. Sometimes everything is not meant to be taken personal. Sometimes it's meant for you to just take your time and analyze, pick sense out of nonsense and say, okay, that person said that I behave this way every time we get into an argument. Let me check that. Let me check that. There's nothing wrong with checking it, because guess what? You are becoming a better woman, a better person by listening to these people. They're not hurting your feelings. They're doing you a favor. And that is how I had to look at it. Even if it's people that you're never going to see again. If people feel the need to feel offended by anything you say or do, check that, because in the future you're gonna have to be able to network, you're gonna have to be able to maintain professional relationships, you're gonna have to be able to maintain personal relationships and new friendships that you want to develop, healthy friendships. And in order to become this healthy person, you have to fix your flaws. You have to literally dig deep and make sure that you fix these things that people are seeing in you in order to move forward and maintain this new energy about yourself. Because let me tell you something, energy is everything. So, in order to rebuild your life and get your dream life, you want to embark on this journey of redefining yourself, redeveloping, and understanding energy is very vibrational. Energy is the key to success. If you get up every day with a slouchy energy, attitude, then how do you expect to be wealthy in life? How do you expect to be abundant or manifest abundance in your life? You can't. You can't. You have to be vibrant. You have to maintain your energy to a standard that is impeccable. Even on your worst day, people are going to look at you and be inspired and say, wow, I heard so-and-so is going through this, but she does not look like her problems. Yes, that is the type of energy that you want to have. Money Money is an energy, guys. And the moment you understand that is the moment you will be able to build wealth in your life. Money is not a currency, it's a vibration. Okay? You need to keep money flowing in your life in order for it to come in and out freely of your bank account. So if you want to reap, say you want to reap $1 million, you have to be able to keep money flowing in your life abundantly. And I'm not talking $10 here, $100 there, $20 there. I'm talking like big amounts flowing in and out. That is the only way you can manifest the right type amounts of wealth that you are aiming for. That is your goal to achieve in life. And so if you don't understand energy and how the world works, then you won't be able to rebuild your life to the lifestyle that you want to achieve. I'm guessing a luxurious lifestyle, because that is the new trend nowadays. Everybody wants a luxurious lifestyle. But in order to rebuild your life and gain that, you have to understand what it takes to get there. Sorry guys, my hair is curling up and shrinking because it was so hot outside. So hot, like I couldn't take it, so I had to come inside. Bear with me. But yeah, to rebuild your life, always look at things as, if it's not good for you, keep going. If it is good for you, keep going. At the end of the day, keep going. That is the only way you're gonna make it. That is the only way you're gonna achieve this goal of redeveloping who you are as a person and the life you want to lead. Because believe you me, what made me get to this point is the fact of understanding that I only have one life to live. And I literally felt like a zombie. I felt like life was passing me by. I felt like I was just doing what is expected of me, and I was just trying to please everyone but myself. And it was annoying. It made me feel like, okay, life is short. What happens if I end up in a hospital bed tomorrow, God forbid? What happens if I take my last breath, God forbid? Am I gonna sit there and cry about all the things that I didn't get to do in my life, all the things that I wanted to do, and I had the same 24 hours as Beyonce, and I didn't try? You know what I mean? You have to be realistic. Celebrities were once regular people until they understood the vibrance of life. Other people call it the tree of life. Hence why I love these things right here, because they represent trees. Trees are like branches. And if you understand it correctly, the tree of life represents all the tribulations that you have to go through, all the mountains you have to climb to get to where you want to go, and the mental capacity that it takes to get there. Life is a journey, and on your journey, the best advice I could give you is stay true to yourself. Don't do anything that is suitable for somebody that you love. Do it so that it's suitable for you. Because in the long run, we often misunderstand the fact that whatever decision we make today will affect us in the long run, and it will circle back full circle. And then we will realize, like, oh wow, I did this to help somebody, or I did this to show somebody that I'm solid, or I did this out of love, and now it's haunting me. Now it's doing full circle in my life, and now I have to deal with the consequences. Somebody once told me there's consequences for everything. There's consequences for you waking up and deciding to smile every day. There's consequences for you waking up and deciding to go on a vacation. There's consequences for you waking up and deciding to go to work on a 9 to 5. There's consequences for everything in life. And once I really tried to dig deep within and understand these type of concepts toward life, it was easier for me to rebuild. And I'm telling you right now, once you do these things and take into consideration all the things that I'm saying to you, it'll be like an easy 1, 2, 3. But when you're just starting, when you take that first step, you're gonna feel doomed, you're gonna feel like giving up, you're gonna feel like an idiot, you're gonna feel so much derogatory negative things, but it's only because your breakthrough is on the other side. Anything worth having takes time. It's never gonna come easy. And that is another thing that I had to learn the hard way. Anything worth having, whether it's the relationship of your dreams, quote unquote true love, whether it's wealth, whether it's the big luxury house, or, anything of that nature, takes time and it's never gonna come easy. I've been deep in my spiritual journey, and I'm not gonna tell you that you have to become a spiritual person, but what I will tell you is you need something to level your mental. Apart from a hobby like going to the gym or something like that, you need some type of soul serving ordeal that will keep you tapped in to your inner self. So my thing is Christianity. And so I've been reading a lot of books, a lot of devotionals, as they call it. And one of them was basically explaining to me that God looks at it as He's making you pregnant throughout your life. Pregnant with feelings, pregnant with ideas, pregnant with your gifts, pregnant with relationships, pregnant with your goals in life. You're pregnant because you are carrying these things with you on a daily basis that you want to do and get done. And until you give birth to those things, your life will not be what you want it to be. So basically the concept of it is, you pray your way through, you consult God through your journey of rebuilding your life, because you are going to give birth and reveal this new you, this new life, and ultimately is going to be everything that you ever dreamed of. So my advice to you is keep going, learn to stay aware of your surroundings, okay? And even when you feel like you messed up, it's okay, keep going. There's nothing that can't be fixed, nothing. And you owe this to yourself. You really do owe it to yourself. I'm not saying be selfish now. I'm not saying become a cold person and just like do away with everybody and become secluded in your own world. I'm saying redefine your value, redefine your self-worth, and redefine your self-care, and you're on your way to rebuilding your life. Until next time.